Welcome traders, how are we all doing this morning on this Thursday? Hope you guys are all doing great. Hope you can hear me fine. I have to come to the local Starbucks here because I do not have the time to drive and do this at the same time. So appreciate you guys spending part of your day with me. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Yes. I don't want to put 4 hours. Yeah.
Make sure we're sharing our screen. There we go. All right. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, it's a little bit loud, but that's okay. Hello, welcome. How are you guys doing? All right. All right, guys, so we are 30 minutes into pre-market here. We're going to be looking at a few things. Sorry for the noise. This is the quietest place I could find here in town. All right, we're going to spend about 45 minutes with you guys today. We're going to go over some of the markets here. We got Invesco QQQ. They are looking good. They're up 5% pre-market and not doing too bad here. Now TQQQ, they're up 3%. We're going to be probably trading off of this. There might be a slight pullback coming in on this trade here, so expect that to be happening. Now I am having to use WeBull platform because I am on my laptop today. So yes, welcome, thank you. All right, so we're going to look and try to get into some trades here possibly today. We are going to be looking for a pullback on TQQQ. Now they are up almost 3% today, so we are going to be looking at possibly shorting this position by using the SQQQs because we are seeing signs of it being overbought. So some of the indicators I'm using right now is the MA200, the EMA45, and our super trend. SQQQ just hit a 52-week low, so that's showing signs of consolidation at that $10.43 level. Now, for some reason, it is not letting me see my pre-market, so we're going to go ahead and just draw this line here at the 1040 mark. So it really likes this 1040 mark. And guys, I wasn't even going to do a live stream today. I got a lot going on. I figured I'd just cram it in real quick before I start my day. I got a 9 a.m. meeting. Got some Starbucks. Venti caramel frappe. What's your favorite cappuccino, frappuccino? Alright guys, so because QQQ is overbought right now, it is about to hit its recent highs.
Jamie?
So we're going to want to make sure that we watch for that. There may be a slight pullback here, but that's okay. All that does is set up a buy opportunity for us to get in with a better position if that does happen. So hello, welcome. Thanks for joining the live stream. Sorry for the noise. The quietest place I could find in a very short notice. I've been driving for the last 2 hours. I left the house at 5 o'clock this morning just to get to this one spot for all of you guys. If you guys see something interesting, go ahead and shout it out and we can talk about it. Now, TQQ may have some slight pullback going into market open. We are about 26 minutes until market open, so definitely be on the watch for that. Now, Qs are a bit overbought. And why is that? Well, let's go ahead and look at our swing trades. Reddit is also getting its IPO today at $34. As you can see here, there is no data yet. So at market open, they will be IPOing at $34. You're going to want to watch for the bounce. It's probably going to skyrocket or possibly sell off. It can go two directions, so we will find out what happens. I may try to get a little bit of skin in the game on that one, but we will see as we go from there. Lucid Group showing some signs of consolidation, but overall it does have a downward trend, a downtrend. Okay, so be very careful with this. It does have a nice little pullback though. Man, I have not been on my laptop in some time. I'm so used to the desktop now that it's almost weird to me being on the laptop. So Lucid has gone up 6% already on pre-market levels. So please be aware that this can pull back down to previous lows of 266, okay? It did cross over the EMA line, which is a great indication of strong upward momentum. Again, it does not have to happen. But if we can get up to previous highs where the SMA line is, that's about a 13% return on your investment this morning. And if we can get up to recent highs, that's about a 20% return on your investment. So definitely be aware of that when you are jumping into this position here. NEO. What's going on with NEO? NEO is selling off today, so we definitely want to be cautious with that. They are reaching new lows. So showing lows of $5.04 and $5.15. So definitely overbought. I'd be cautious with this one as well. Moving into the day. Now it's super low on the EMA. I'm going to wait for confirmation for it to bounce above that EMA before I even think about getting a position. JetBlue. Wow, JetBlue is up today as well. They're actually up 9% this morning. 9%. Oh my goodness. So be careful with that pullback here. It can show some signs of pullback about 4%. It could hit that SMA line and then bounce back up for an additional 4% or so. So be aware of that. SoFi pre-market is up 3.2%. So be aware of that. It did cross the EMA line, which is exactly what we wanted it to do. Now, when we called this out yesterday, we were showing signs of consolidation at the 682 mark, 692 mark. So with that said, there is that sign of reversal. It went from a rejection stage to consolidation. Now it's showing signs of confirmation. This would be a good opportunity at the moment if you wanted to start to buy. There is potential here for still some good profit to that SMA line. So about another 5% in order for it to get to recent highs, or about 8% for it to touch that SMA line. So definitely be aware of that. It did cross over a recent resistance level, so whenever that happens, old resistance levels turn into new support levels, okay? So now that they have a strong support level, we are going to wait for that bounce and confirmation for it to go up. Let's check out the Qs today. The Qs. All right, and we are still in pre-market right now. Hello, welcome. Hope you guys can hear me okay. It's not too loud. There is background music, but there's nothing I can do about that. So, as you can see here, it did have a nice gap up early morning, and then it had a huge pull back. Okay, so there may be signs of a pullback potentially. As you can see, it's hitting recent highs, so it's going to be a little hard for it to catch on those highs. Now, it did report all right, now SQQQ is going into some overbought levels. Now, I wouldn't necessarily recommend trading SQQQ because the market is going up. And as you can see, it did pass over that EMA line right here. It could not find any more resistance or any more support there. So there is a resistance right at the $10.50 mark. That's, of course, an area of a psychological factor here. It's a psychological number, so be aware of that when getting into this position. Now, if it can cross over the EMA line, then we have a potential buy area. But for right now, this support is going to be a resistance level, okay? That is going to be a resistance level. Now, if you did catch this at 10:43 right now, and there's really not much room for it to go up. I mean, you would really have to see some huge growth, and that's just not something that I'm going to want to invest in at the moment. TQQQ is probably going to be the one that I'm going to be looking at the most. It's consolidating right here on the EMA line, which is just fantastic. So we may get in on this very soon. Replay, that's weird. Let's see if we can't I was wanting to see pre-market here, but I don't think it's gonna let me. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this actual desktop platform too, because if I were to adjust it on the web browser one, then it would change on my computer at home, and so I don't want it to change the setup on the computer. Man, this is freaking sweet. Oh my god, I never get these, but I guess they made it by accident, so they asked if I wanted it, and I was like, heck yeah, why not? Now, I wish this platform would show the pre-market here, but it's not. For whatever reason. Oh, here we go. Duh. If you guys want to change that setting, just go down to the bottom right corner, and where it says auto y-axis, right next to it, there's an EXT. You can click that and it'll be extended hours. That way you can see what's going on overall. Okay, so with that said, TQQQ has made a huge run up, guys. I mean, if you guys weren't watching the channel yesterday, then you missed a huge opportunity yesterday. Okay, let's take a look at it. And we have been playing this last couple of days. 59.44 to now. That's a 7% ROI in less than 12 hours. Less than 12 hours. So if you invested $1,000, you get $70 as you wake up this morning, $2,000 about $140, or $3,000 about $200. So that's where we get into the $200 a day, which can be crucial to your success and doubling your account in your portfolio. Again, sorry for the noise. It's extremely loud in here, but there's really not a lot I can do about that. So smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I go live every Monday through Friday at pre-market and market open for about 45 minutes just to get you guys set up for the day. What indicators am I using? I am using the MA200 and the EMA45. I do have the super trend on there, but again, it's not super accurate. As you can see here, when it showed a sign of a super trend, it went up one ticker and then crashed back down. So I don't really go off the super trend very much, but it is cool to see. Tesla's looking like it's a bit overextended at the moment. AMD is looking really well. They had a nice recovery from yesterday's bounce back. Look at that. It came down $10 just for us to get a cheaper price on it. Look at that. SPY is looking good too. This is also one of those positions that you could potentially get on. FMC already made its run up and away. JNUG. Let's talk about JNUG real quick. So gold had a huge increase yesterday on gold. As you can see here, it bounced off of that SMA line, which is just fantastic. It crossed over the EMA line too, so this was showing signs of an upward trend. Now it is starting to show signs of reversal. And if it reverses, then you could potentially lose all your money because it'll go back down to where it was yesterday. Now we are going to be looking at the bounce on this roughly around the $30, maybe $30.50 mark for a return of about 5% on the day, which would not be a bad investment for you guys. I like to trade 1 to 5 ratios, 1 to 3 ratios. Anything less than that is not worth my time, guys, okay? But just be cautious, okay, because JDST is going into that buy zone area. And with that buy zone area, we would be able to make some decent profits if it were to go up. Now remember, JDST is the bear of gold, okay? So if you happen to get into this position, do not hold it too long because this is a company that has a downward trend. It is just constantly going down. If you can catch these little bumps, though, about 7%, 10% on your ROI. So be aware of that. It does not have to go up because this is a bear ETF. A bear ETF, okay? Hey, Vicky, nice to see you. Welcome back. Do you always enter on oversold zone and confirmation of reversal, or do you follow any other strategies? Well, yeah, I talk about it on my channel a lot. I think oversold zones are great opportunities for buy, especially if there's confirmation of a reversal, right? As you can see here on NVIDIA, even it had a slight rejection. Then it consolidated, and it's been consolidating over the course of a day or so, and now it's showing confirmation, okay? Other strategies I follow, I always look at the RSI. The RSI indicates whether it's going to be overbought or oversold. If it's in that 70 range, then it's definitely overbought, and I would be cautious about it coming back down to fair value market. Now, a fair value market is anything right here in the middle, and most companies like to be in the middle of this fair value. Now, if it gets a little bit under, say around the 30 to 40 range, then you could potentially have that buy opportunity. Also, the MACD is a great indicator as well, because as you can see, it's super high up, has some green bars at the bottom. Now, when it starts showing signs of a reversal, which it is right now, then it will definitely start coming down to those new levels that we want to see. Great question, Vicky. Great question. And sorry I cut so short yesterday. It was already like 7:45. I had to take the kids to school. I hope I answered all your questions yesterday in the live stream. And if you have any more questions today, feel free and ask. And thanks for spending a part of your day with me as well. All right, guys, so TQQQ is showing signs of resistance, and that's exactly what we wanted to see, okay? This is super extended, it's super high up, and it's in that sell zone, okay? So if you're holding this position, this could be a good opportunity for you to sell and get out before it shows a strong sign of reversal. You don't want to get caught holding the bag, especially back down to the EMA levels, about 4%, or the SMA levels at around 5.5%. Okay, doesn't mean it will go down to that, but it's always potential. Vicky says, cool, thanks. Also for the time periods. Oh yeah, I was able to find the chart option to be able to put the time on the chart itself, which is great. Here's the 1 minute chart pre-market. You start with higher time frames like 4 hour and work your way toward 1 minute and enter based on 1 minute time frame. Yeah, Vicky, that's exactly correct. That's exactly what I do. So I will draw my levels on the 4 hour chart, okay? So I'll draw my levels here. And you get that candle, and basically you can go from here to here, okay? Let me get rid of this blue one. That was yesterday's trade. And we're gonna just pin it like this, okay? Red being sell, green being buy, and see how it just crosses that one little ticker? That little ticker is gonna be what we're gonna play off for the day. So if we look at the 1 hour, it's already showing strong signs of resistance. And then we're gonna look at the 5 minute. Now, from just the past trading this, I can tell you right away, we're probably going to see an immediate push up and then a really strong rejection as soon as it opens. So we have 10 minutes until market open. And on my main one, there is a little button that will let me zoom in and zoom out, but on this one I'm not seeing the capability. Oh, here we go. So if you guys are on a laptop and you want to zoom in and out, just push the down key or the up key, and that'll zoom you in and out of that area. You can also just use your time frames. Did you notice that for just a second that the 1 minute showed a super trend going up? That does not necessarily always have to be the case because it immediately rejected it and now it doesn't have that super trend anymore. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for spending part of your day with us. All right, so we got a new ticker showing signs of upward momentum. What's QQQ doing? They're also showing a sign of upward momentum here, which could be the case. It looks like Tesla is also going up. AMD is going down. Another one that they go off of is NVIDIA. And I believe Microsoft, Apple. Apple's a big player here on this one because it's such a huge company, and it has its holdings in here. Now, TQQQ, for all of you who don't know, or Invesco QQQ, actually has 50% holdings in technology. So when technology stock goes up, TQQQ also goes up. I'm gonna go to get one share right away, right off the bat. Okay,
Just listen to 80s for a little bit. We're gonna have any tall cups, we're gonna have any small cups, so I just need to sorry. Yeah.
We're gonna go up just one more level. We're gonna go to 6350 and try to catch that. We're just gonna do one for now, just to get into that position. Oh, actually, I might have to delete that. We're gonna have to go to market on this one. Let's go to a market order. Well, that's very odd. Where is my extended hours? Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm still trying to get used to this setup here. I'm so used to my desktop that, man, I tried messing with it yesterday too and setting it all up, and it's crazy. All right, so we got 5 minutes until the open. I use TradingView, but looks like it allows just 2 indicators. Do you recommend any other platforms for analysis charts? What are your go-tos? I've never used TradingView, but I would recommend either WeBull, because it is a free platform, or even possibly TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. They have a really good one. Whoa, look at this. They're just skyrocketing up. I only wish that I had bought some just moments ago. For some reason, my time day force is stuck on day only. So at home, for whatever reason, I could trade pre-market. I don't know why it's not allowing me to do that on here. I may have to mess with the settings, trade settings. Include extended hours. Very odd. I feel like we missed that opportunity though. It is going up, which is great. For some reason, it's not allowing me to get in. Extended hours, good till cancel. Very odd. Very odd that it's not letting me trade extended hours. Is that because you can only do it on margin? No. What in the heck? What in the actual heck? I don't know what happened. For whatever reason, it's not allowing me to trade extended hours. That's odd. That has never happened before. That has never happened before. What in the heck? What in the heck happened? Extended hours. Stop loss. Wow, very odd. Okay, market opens in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes here. Let's go ahead and look at SQQQ. They're showing signs of more overboughtness. We're going to bring this little indication down. We're at the 1 hour. I do also like the 4 hour, so I don't know why they're not letting me see the 4 hour on here. Thought I had it all figured out, but I guess I don't. Okay, 4 hour here. Now they are looking super overbought. This is also super extended. Look at that. It already crossed over that resistance line and created a new support line. So we're just going to let it get rid of that one. We don't even need it anymore. All right. So it's super overextended on that 4 hour. I cannot believe, oh wow, now it's gonna let me do it. For whatever reason. No? Oh, it has to be limit. I'm such a clown. I am such a clown. I could have bought at the top of there. So we're going to wait for that pullback. And then we will buy 63. If we get to like 63.70, I may consider. May even get down. I think 63.70 would be okay. All right, market is open. We're gonna go ahead and just fill. Okay, we got one position at 63.74. Order filled. So if it does go down a little bit, we will go ahead and buy more to lower that average share price. Okay, definitely selling off. We're gonna buy one more at market. Okay. Hello, welcome to the live trading session where we go live Monday through Friday just for you guys to follow along, ask questions, and get involved. Thanks for joining. Should have bought another one down there. I'm just going to watch and wait and see what it does for a minute. What's SQQQ doing? They're trying to push up slightly, probably bounce off this EMA and then start going back down. Invesco QQQ showing signs of maybe some consolidation here. But there could be some rejection, some early morning rejection. So. Now, I will never tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. All I can do is show you what I'm doing to beat the stock market. Okay, I'm not encouraging you guys to copy my trades. This is just free information, and it's kind of fun to watch. I've watched Ricky for a long time on his live streams over the last few years, and really enjoy what he does. And I don't want to mimic it or copy it. I want to add my own kind of style to this trading. And of course, I'm a different person than Ricky, so I can add different value, different thoughts that he may or may not cover or just doesn't think about, because now he's very successful. He started right where we all do. I'm going to buy another one right there. Oh. Now it's showing signs of a downtrend. We're going to wait and see what happens here. The lower it goes, the more we can actually get My alert's going off for SQQQ, and that is showing signs of some upward momentum. I need to change this default back to 1. I do not encourage you guys to do what I'm doing. This is called averaging down. I'm going to be averaging down on this position because I know it'll go up. If it doesn't go up today, then I know it'll go up tomorrow. Real quick, I'm going to change my trade settings here while we're waiting for this to show signs of reversal. Uh-oh. Did my computer freeze? What happened? Alright, trade settings. Okay, my default trade quantity is going to be 1. That way when I switch back and forth, it doesn't keep going back to 10. Alright. Welcome to the live stream. I'm gonna buy another one right here. Okay. And as you can see, the more we buy at the lower end, the lower our average share price becomes. As you can see, we started up at the high, and now we are kind of following this trend line down. Now, a lot could happen. It could continue to go down and sell off, or it can now begin to rise. Here we go. Okay, it's starting to show signs of a reversal. Let's see, how do we want this to look? Cost basis. Cost basis. Yeah, I like that. Open orders or show trading history. Default. Stated to the left. What is compact? I don't like that. Let's go classic. Buy, yeah. Okay, that's fine. I don't like the way it shows like the price though. That's odd. Let's see. I don't mind that it shows open orders. It's just odd, I guess, is all. Probably just the way the new system is on here compared to the other one. Alright, so we're going to buy another one right here. I really wish it would stop showing me this.
Christina?
Come on. Alright guys, we got 5 shares at 63. And it's starting to make its ascent upward, which is just great. Watch this. I really wish it didn't have that right there. That's kind of odd. show layers. Chart display. Trade. Cost basis level. Oh well. What's the percent on that? It's like 16%. Almost 1%. We could do something like this, so you guys can see both. There you go. All right, we're gonna add another one. Okay, now we have 6 shares at 63.63. We're going to be watching this go up now. Now it doesn't have to continue to rise. It can show some signs of reversal, possibly some consolidation, but it is going up, which is all that we care about. And again, we're just playing with cents right now. Okay, huge candle up. All right, welcome to the live stream. So this would have been a good opportunity to buy, I'd say, down at the 63.40, 63.46 mark. You could have seen a little bit more profit if you would have waited and been a little bit more patient and got in here. Maybe even set a limit order there. You would already be up about 1% on the day. We're up about a half a point, so almost $2. Now there's only about 6 shares at $63. That's roughly like $380, almost $400 on this investment. All right, now you can do 2 things in this area. You can either do a trailing stop loss. So now that it's going up, it's starting to show signs of a reversal. You could actually get trigger stopped out here, and you could sell at this point when it gets trigger stopped. You could also set a limit order up here to catch it when you want to. But at the moment, I'm just going to keep riding this up because it really has room to grow. Okay, if we look at the 1-hour chart, it's way overbought, but that's a great sign. It's high up off the EMA and the SMA line. And as you can see, there's still room to grow, okay? This is a very bullish company. This company tracks technology stocks. And as you can see, it is in that sell area range. So if you guys think you should lock in profits now, you can do that. But I'll never tell you to buy, hold, or sell, okay? That's not what I do here.
Brienne?
All right, so that would have been a good area to lock in profits there at the top. And again, we're just going to wait. This thing might just keep going up and down. It may sell off slightly. Let's look and see what Tesla's doing. Tesla had a huge pullback at 175. It hit that critical psychological number there at 175, and then just started taking back off. It's already up $7 or about 1%. Apple's showing some signs of weakness, so they're kind of consolidating right here at that 176 mark, right along with the MA or the SMA. It did cross below the EMA on the 1 minute chart, but as far as the 4-hour chart, it's showing a red ticker symbol. It is above the EMA. Still has some room to get to that SMA level. So it could just be showing some signs of consolidation right now. SPY also showing signs of consolidation. Not really sure which direction it wants to take right now. But with our investment, guys, right now, QQQ is up 1%, which means TQQ is up 3%. And we're going to take that, guys. 3% on the day is not bad. So we're just going to be waiting for that confirmation and that pull back up. Could have bought some more shares down here on that EMA line. We're not going to get too invested on this company. All right, we're going to be going for about another 15 minutes. So if you guys have any questions or you guys see any stocks or anything that you want me to go over, I can do that for you guys here in the last 15 minutes or so. All right, here we go. It's starting to go back up. I'm going to turn my brightness up. Nope, it's all the way up. All right, here you go, guys. So then a lot of times this is exactly what happens. People will buy up here, they'll see it pull back, they'll get scared, and they'll sell for a loss, okay? You guys need to understand that the market's going to do this. The market's going to go up and down, whether it's on the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 1 hour, it doesn't matter, but the market's going to move. And as it moves, we're going to take calculated risk. See, it bounced off of that EMA line, which is great. We want it to bounce off of that EMA line. Every time it hits the EMA, you buy more. Could have bought more here, and we could have lowered our price to about $63.50, even $63.40, and we'd be up 20 cents on 6 shares. StarCraft 2 replays, strategies, and more said, how do you know when to sell? Well, that's a good question. When I feel like I've either made my profits for the day, I've reached my resistance level, like say up here, I would potentially sell again if it goes up to 64. 64 seems like a very strong psychological number right now. So it's going to want to get past this $64 area. Okay, if you get past 64, then I may consider selling. Also, if it goes down too much, say I start losing 1%, 2%, I may stop loss myself out and take a small loss, right? Because I don't want to lose 10 or 20 or 30% of my position or my trade. So I could always do that too. But for right now, TQQQ is a very bullish company. Its trend is going upward. So with that said, it doesn't mean it has to go up. but that is the direction that it's going in. Majority of the time, it's up.
I realized I put in the wrong size cup.
Also, I don't really like to hold positions overnight unless they are extremely bullish. So sometimes I'll just wait and I'll hold that position overnight to get to those levels. If I get up to that 2%, 3% mark for the day, I will hold my position as well. So we are showing signs of a downward trend, which means SQQ is showing signs up. Now, a couple things could happen here. Okay, SQQ is reaching a resistance level. And because this resistance level could potentially be strong on the SMA, it may start showing signs of a reversal, because now this is getting to its SMA line, showing signs of support. Okay, old resistance levels are new support levels, and as you can see, it's bouncing off of that SMA line. So we could have waited for confirmation. Okay, the last 29 minutes, or the last 20 minutes, we could have just waited and sat on our hands and waited for confirmation before we bought into this company. Now, what I did was I kind of averaged down a little bit, which is fine. But that doesn't necessarily mean you had to buy up here, because right now I'm in the fair value market. This would have been a 1% gain once it goes back up. 1% on $4 or on $1,000 would be like $10. It's not a lot, guys. Okay, that's why I'm not too worried about this going down. If it continues to sell off, that's okay. Not a big deal. I'd always buy more and average down. All right, there we go. Strong candle up. Great question, StarCraft 2 Replays. Good question. I'd like to know what would you do as far as selling? Or do you even trade stocks? Also, I do apologize. It is so loud in here. Bad place to do a live stream. They should have like little rooms or like little nooks or something that you can go and trade in. That would be pretty awesome. But unfortunately, they do not. All right. All right, there you go. It's bouncing off of that SMA line. Which is exactly what we want to see here. And what I'm doing there is I'm just looking at QQQ, seeing what they're doing. It is bouncing off of that SMA level too. It does want to probably stay around that level, which is fine. May even decide to go down a little bit. Now I do have six shares. That's not a heck of a lot. Okay, it's about roughly $400, a little less. So I could always add another $400, $500, $600 if I start seeing signs that it's pulling back up. But right now we're only down about $1 or so, which is nothing. Not bad at all. I really wish I can get rid of this little thing right here. It'd be nice just to know what my share price is. Chart settings. Extend it to left. Open orders. I guess there's only that one. This is only that one thing, huh? Compact. I guess I could do compact. How does that look? POS 6 shares. Interesting. Interesting. Go to chart settings again. Just order price precision. Interesting. Classic. Maybe that's just the way it looks on here. Cost basis is off. Guess I could do that and just take it off completely. I kind of like it there, especially as a guide for you all being new to see exactly where I bought. I guess compact's okay. That way you guys don't really have a choice but to look at the day P&L and percentage over there instead of seeing a bunch of weird stuff here. I mean, you obviously know where my position was. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it on that or not? I guess I kind of like it. Wish I had a few more settings. Like this says POS 10 at 173.96. Doesn't mean it has to add it up. See how it added it? That's weird. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. For everyone tuning in, I go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes pre-market. So that's 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I trade anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour live with you guys to answer all your questions, concerns. If you guys have any stocks you want me to take a look at, I can definitely do that for you. See what Apple's doing. Apple's pulling back. So when Apple pulls back, everything else is gonna definitely pull back. Tesla's pulling back. AMD pulled back. Mara's pulling back. Robinhood, not too bad. Okay, so Triple Q, they're still showing that they're up 1 point for the day, which is odd to me. I don't know why it would say that. All right, so this may just start consolidating. It may even sell off a bit more. Right now, we're just waiting to see what happens. A lot of companies are going down. Now, this has a lot to do with the FOMC meeting that they had yesterday. If you guys want to check out that video, I can leave a link for you down below. But basically, the feds were saying that the interest rates are not going to be cut right now, but in fact that they'll have 3 cuts by the time December comes. So we'll see what happens. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Vicky says pullback is always an opportunity. Yeah, that's it, correct. That's correct. See how it's starting to consolidate right here? So it's showing signs of rejection. Now it's showing signs of consolidation at the SMA line and at this support level here. And now we're just waiting for confirmation. Now, I didn't put all my money into this position, and honestly, I bought as it was going up right here. Could have sold and then waited for the dip, bought, and then go back up to sell. But again, that did not happen. That's in a perfect world. Okay, they are going up now. They're finding signs of a support at that kind of right here, the 447 area, signs of support, and then the signs of resistance would be up here. Okay, so there's definitely some room there for it to bounce back up, even just on intraday right now. Which isn't much, it's only about a 0.3%, so not a whole lot today on this setup here. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Now it's consolidating around the SMA, wanting to show signs of a reversal or confirmation. I do go live every Monday through Friday, 30 minutes pre-market and 30 minutes market open. It's actually 8 o'clock now, so that's pretty much where our live stream is going to be ending. All right, we're gonna buy a couple more down here. Now, I'll never tell you what to buy, hold, or sell, and I never will tell you to copy my trades. All I can do is show you what I'm doing to beat the stock market. So I bought 3 more shares. See, if I would have sold up here, locked on some profit, and then bought again down here, we'd be in a good position, okay? All right, so now we have 9 shares of TQQQ, and they are showing signs of confirmation. That would be nice to buy some more just to keep averaging that down. But right now we are trading with a little bit over, a little bit under $600. Right around $600. Now 10% on $600 would be $60. 10% on $1,000 would be $100. Not saying I'll make 10% on this trade, but Just putting it into a bit of a perspective for you. We're down a 0.3%, or about $2. There's a huge candle going down. All right. Alright guys, so I will do a recap video at the end of today. I have a lot of meetings, I have a lot of stuff to do in Springs today, so I will be catching up with you guys later on tonight. It's probably going to be around 7 or 8 o'clock this evening, my time. It's going to be like 9 or 10 o'clock Eastern time for all of you that are on the East Coast. Appreciate your time. And like always, let's end the year on a good note, on a green note. Lock in those profits, guys, and don't get caught holding the bag. Remember, use those stop losses if you need to, especially being a beginner, okay? As a beginner investor, it's not about making as much money as you can. It's about learning and educating yourself and learning the skills that you need to make educated guesses and taking limited amount of risk for a maximum amount of profit. I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we will see you all tomorrow morning at the same time to do it again. Tomorrow's Friday, so we'll see what happens, and I will see you guys tonight. All right.